Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, I want you to pay very close attention to this shirt. That's the Wheel of Fortune, right? You see all them obstacles in the way? Notice that's a tire to a bicycle. You bring in your own Wheel of Fortune. You're the one that controls how that spins. You're the one that has control of that Wheel of Fortune at the end of the day. But your ass has to be proactive, okay? Now, for a lot of you, the obstacles in the way is your family. Okay, we're going to talk real here today. We're going to talk real. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Sometimes the very ones that should be supporting you, promoting you, are the very ones that want to restrict you. Now, that ain't news to a lot of you. You know this shit already, right? They've proven themselves. You know how shit goes. You know how shit goes, right? Some of you, this could be long-term friends. I'm not getting partner, like lover type energy so much on this. These are people that have been around you for a long time. These are people that know your self-worth. These are people that know what you're capable of doing. But these are the ones that also are afraid of what you're capable of doing. Ace of Pentacles, what you're able to create and grow. They know you got the gift. They know you got the hands to do it. This is energies that's probably been jealous all your life. Six of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Wands. Some of you could be a feminine energy around. Some of you could be your own damn mama. You know, there are some women that actually don't want their kids to get higher up than they ever did. There's some women that should never have been mothers. We all know that. We all see them, right? They're more worried about who the hell they with and what the hell they get, that they don't really promote their kids. They're not the mothering, nurturing women that they should be. And a lot of you were left to fend for yourself, right? A lot of you don't have that comforting of a feminine energy around you that is motherly and kind and generous. Some of you just have a manipulative bitch, right? This Queen of Wands. Your mother may have been a karmic. Your mama may have been a karmic. She went from one man to another man to another. She's more worried about everything else but giving to her children, right? These are the women that put a man above their children any day of the week. Now, we know the hierarchy of a relationship, but a mama never turns her back on a child because of a man. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse, because of a man. Mama have shitty taste in men. Mom just went from one karmic man to another. Not a very loving relationship. A lot of you nurtured yourself. A lot of you pretty much raised yourself in some instances, right? Because mama wasn't home. She was too busy finding the next King of Wands in reverse. The next karmic lesson. Some of you could have been fortunate enough to have brothers or sisters around, but there's probably a dynamic in that situation as well, right? These are the parents that want to pit kid against kid because these people should have never been fucking parents. Mama's too busy worried about what the hell she gonna get. Who's she gonna get? So a lot of you were raised on your own. You had to develop that. And some of you, it didn't happen until you got into adulthood. Till you did that inner child healing and you finally realized, oh shit. You're healing from the shit that wasn't your fucking choice, right? No child asked to be born. No child asked to be born between two motherfuckers who don't love each other, don't want each other. They just like the fucking. And then they get the proof, right? These women that trap men with children, either thinking they're going to stay or thinking they can get some money, that's just creating a karmic child. They didn't give two shits about that child. They were just looking at the payout the child would bring. And now, God forbid if that child was going to rise and turn into something that was worth anything. How dare you get higher than me? You're supposed to be like me. You ain't supposed to move on. You ain't supposed to do better than me. And y'all know, there's women out there that are jealous of their kids. I'm sure there's some men that are jealous of their sons, but not as bad as the women that are jealous of their kids. Or jealous of their daughters if their daughters turn out to be prettier than they and have more opportunities. Right? But you pay attention to this shirt, y'all. You control this. The more you work on yourself to overcome the obstacles with the help of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, the more you get rewarded, the more you get the payback, the more you're able to overcome the circle energy, the circle of life, what it's all about. Notice that nest in a circular shape, right? Building that nest up, building your own wheel of fortune, building your own opportunities once you learn and heal from the past. For some of you, you could have had a mother and father that both were just freaking absolute pieces of shit, right? Now we're not blaming mommy and daddy for our problems, right? You were stuck with who you were stuck with, right? There's a reason. There's a reason you were given the people in your life. They had lessons to learn. You had lessons to learn. Some of these parents learn their lessons. Some of them don't. Some of them go on the ground still hating on their children. We know this shit is real. Not everyone had the Huxtable family growing up, right? Not everybody had the family ties type family, right? Loving, kind, and gentle. Not everyone had a full house experience, right? Even though there wasn't a feminine technically in the story, they still had Jesse's woman, right? What the fuck's her name? Yeah, you'll know who I'm talking about. It wasn't kind, loving, gentle, and preparing you for a happy existence in life. It wasn't creating positive role models as to how love works, right? When mom and daddy were both in and out just doing whatever, whoever, whenever, because they were more worried about their needs being met, not so much the kids. A lot of you are going through this nesting phase. If you haven't started it yet, it will soon happen. This is that inner child healing you have to do. Because you're going to create from all the obstacles, from all the mountains, all the things that were put in your way by even a lot of it by those that were woulda, shoulda, coulda loved you better, okay? We'll put it that way. They can't go back and change it now. But you got to work with what you got. Spirit's going to teach you how to work with what you got. That's what it's about. But you got to do the fucking healing. And this is you. You know, the more you pedal your ass, the faster you go, the more you tackle them high-ass fucking mountains, tackle them obstacles, the more those Wheel of Fortune opportunities are going to come in. Okay? Because remember, you were always the one that could create. Right? And some of you were hated because of that. You were just good at shit, naturally, right? You could make shit work. You've always been on the creative side. 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Cups. You were meant to shine with these 6 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. 656 could be an angel number y'all need to look up. Opportunities were always there for you. A lot of them were blocked. because people didn't want to lose you, or they didn't want you to move away, right? You notice that egg in what looks like a sand hole there, right? In reference to this nest. Someone wanted to always have control over you and what you were able to grow up to be or become, or what decisions you had to make, right? A lot of you, this is mama. This is mama. Notice she ain't really protecting that egg. She's just looking down on it, like wanting to control it. Some of you are dealing with women who just wanted to control men, right? If your mama went with men that were really just pieces of shit, but she could control them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The women always thought they were the shit, and so they'd get a man that tolerate their shit. They never chose kings or emperors in the upright, because those men wouldn't have nothing to do with them, right? So a lot of you are dealing with a feminine energy around that just wanted to keep your ass down. Mama didn't want you to do no better. If you were dating somebody who was good looking, mama didn't like it just because you were fucking somebody that was prettier than anybody they could get, right? Any opportunities, they would try to figure out a way to fuck with it. Not a very nurturing, loving energy. Because you were meant to stand out. You were always meant to stand the fuck out. And some people can't stand that because they're not able to, right? They always want to be the center of attention. Some of y'all could be dealing with parents. They always wanted to stand out, but they never put forth any effort to stand out, right? King of Wands and Queen of Wands in reverse here. You're dealing with people that don't take action in their life, don't want to do anything. These are people that have to take from shit, take from people because they can't create on their own, right? Wands in reverse are people that have no passion to self-start something. People have no passion to live in their passion, right? They just want to do everything on the down. Kind of take. That taker fucking energy, right? Always wanting to take. You're overcoming that. Because at the end of the day, you were meant to fucking shine. A lot of you, you're getting that opportunity. Once you do the healing from your situation, you learn to mother your fucking self. It's the only way it works. We got what, 3 6s up here? 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 6 of Cups in reverse. This is realizing that, you know, things might have been denied you or blocked from you. And a lot of it because of people that should have been promoting you. But that's a whole nother story. Shit's coming back to roost. You're going to get what you need to turn them right side up. To get balance in your life. To have options. The 6 of Cups there, right? Making peace with your past. Making peace with your past. Healing that inner child, right? Gotta love that inner child, but if you don't learn to heal the inner child, love yourself. And understand. Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse, right? People that pop out babies, they shouldn't be popping out babies. They looking to trap somebody, looking for a payout. They just too fucking lazy to take a birth control or wrap that shit up. You gotta understand. You didn't ask to be born to them. That's who you got given. So from that, it's your job to rise above it. To learn to nurture and mother yourself. And a lot of you, that's going to make you a better parent in the end of the day because you know what not to do, right? You know what not to become. You know that a parent shouldn't be a parent shouldn't be jealous of what a child gets. Some of you are definitely dealing with toxic energy here. And you're going to have to let this person go. Now, when we say let family members go, y'all, sometimes you just got to distance your ass, right? Maybe that's just short little phone conversations. You don't have to have these people in your fucking life. Okay, you can be civil with them, but if you don't want them in your life, you really don't have to fucking have them. You realize that, right? Because a lot of these are going to grow up. A lot of these women are going to grow up and they ain't going to have no men around, right? Because eventually, whatever the hell they had, they could pull a man in. It ain't working no more. And anyone they pull in ain't for shit. So a lot of you, this is going to be that role reversal, right? Once you learn to love yourself and you pull away, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to handle you like you used to handle me because you're toxic as fuck. You do what you can. You send them love and light, but you do it from a fucking far. You do it from a distance because you realize this person is toxic as fuck. You've realized you can love them, but that don't mean you got to be around them. Now, those of you bitching about you don't give up on family, sometimes you got to give up on your family or distance yourself when you realize the truth. And you go for what true family is. You know, sometimes people are more family to you that are fucking complete strangers than a fucking family member. Because a family member will fuck you over bigger than shit. Family member will sell you out. Family member will want what the fuck you got. A lot of you, as you start to shine, you're going to see people come out of the fucking woodworks. You're meant to be doing what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to shine for a fucking reason. But you're not meant to take everyone along with you, right? Sometimes this is that karmic payback. The ones that wanted to hold you back and restrict what the hell was meant to be yours don't get a ride along with you when it happens because you realize who the hell they are, right? They just want to ride on your success. The success that they purposely tried to withhold from you, right? These are the ones that the girl was prettier than the mama. She'd always make them feel insecure. Oh, you're fat, you're overweight. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. And y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. For some of y'all, if this is the energy you treat your children in, ouch. That's going to have a bite you ain't going to like. For a lot of you, you're getting the healing that you need. You're getting everything you need to move on. A lot of you just going to move on in silence, right? You don't have to let everybody know what the fuck is up. You don't have to let everyone know you've forgiven them. You don't have to let people know you ghosted them. You just slowly withdraw yourself. See, he's calmed the fuck down. He's not chasing that anymore. You're not chasing for approval. You're not worried about what the hell family might think. Because at the end of the day, how you were raised, your family dynamic, actually really does influence your choice in partnerships. How many of you were dating somebody nice, somebody good, and y'all, I'm going to say mama. This is about mama energy today. I don't like that person. I don't like that person, right? Why? Because mama was jealous. Some of y'all, daddy's jealous, but daddy's jealous is a little different, right? It's the women that control the nest. And some of y'all that had mothers that really weren't supposed to be mothers. They popped out babies that keep a man trapped. They popped out babies that get a fucking check. It wasn't about the love of a child. Because they choose a man over a child any fucking day of the week. They neglect the child for a man any day of the week. Some of them, as you grow up and you move on and you jump out of that nest, you actually realize, you got to realize the truth. And that ain't a conversation you have to have with people, because you know what? They don't need to know. You know the truth. You've realized the truth. You move the fuck on. You keep them at a distance. And there ain't a fucking thing wrong with that. You do you now. This is about you, shining, trusting your instincts, doing what you need to do. It's always been about you doing what you need to do. Those obstacles were there for a fucking reason, right? You didn't ask to be born. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. That was a lesson. That was a journey you were meant to take. How you traverse it, the speed in which you traverse it, is up to you. It's your footwork, right? You gonna pedal your ass to get above these freaking obstacles? To get that wheel of fortune moving in your behalf? You damn well better be. You damn well better be. You realize you created that artificial womb for yourself to do the healing that you needed to do. You found the ability to mother yourself. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home. Right? Some of y'all was in the same house with this bitch and she was still motherless. You know what I mean? Y'all, it is what the fuck it is. My feminines, if you're in this energy, is that dick really worth it at the end of the day? Because the King of Wands here and the Queen of Wands here in reverse. These are people that ain't in happy unions, right? The sex is good. It's all about the sex. That's all it is. There ain't no love between these two. Never is, because the Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, they're not really looking for love. They're looking for the nasty. The nasty. A lot of y'all know, maybe your mama was a karmic, maybe your grandmama was a karmic. It don't fucking matter. Releasing from that toxicity. Because as you move on and you move forward and you create your own happy, loving family, you're going to be able to nurture your children in a way you never had. Because you're going to understand why. For some of you, how do you treat your children? Do you treat your children like you were treated? This goes back to that inner child reading that I did. I'm rubber, you're glue. Building your defenses up. Because when Spirit wants to reward you, you got to do the healing that you need to do. And sometimes that starts with the fucking family. We ain't blaming nobody, because you know what? We know how the rules of karma work. Some of these people's loss is going to be when you move on without them. Because at the end of the day, you got to release from the toxicity that's around you. Now, it doesn't mean you go completely ghost, but you know what? That can be a 5-10 minute phone call, maybe once a month. Because you got to learn to keep that protection up against you. So this person can't always affect you. Because the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the fucking world. And they're always going to be your mama or your daddy. And they're always going to be able to rock that cradle. And inadvertently try to rule your world. So having defenses up against that type of toxicity, there ain't a fucking thing wrong with that. There ain't a fucking thing wrong with that. You can pray to God on it. Some of y'all are being led by God, right? God's saying just go in silence. Page of Swords, new ideas, new opportunities, light bulb moments. The light bulb moments. I see the Two of Cups here with this Knight of Cups. Some of y'all are going to meet somebody. And you're finally going to understand what true love's about. Okay? Because until you do the healing and the wounding from the past, you're just going to keep going back to whatever role models you were raised with, right? What is it they say? Men tend to try to find their mothers in their wives. Women try to shoot for a masculine energy that represents their father, as close to their father energy. See, you're fucked up from the beginning with that mindset. So if mommy and daddy were toxic examples, that's why you keep getting led to toxic examples. Definitely when it comes to your choice in love and your love language. It's your time to shine. And a lot of you are realizing you need to do that inner child work. If you haven't done that inner child work, this is Spirit saying you need to start it. Pedal your ass. Get over them fucking peaks. Get over them obstacles, okay? You didn't ask me to be born. Why should you learn of war pain to make sure you're not hurt again? I swear I'll give my life for you. Miss Saigon. Ooh. Woo, Miss Saigon. It's that self-healing, y'all. This ain't no blame game. But some of y'all know who you got to watch. Especially as you start shining and living your life purpose. Because you've done the healing work. You're creating. You're creating with the Ace of Cups here. You're on fire. Whatever it is you're doing. You're standing out. You're being noticed. Depending upon your age in life right now, right? Maybe you're realizing your toxic choices are because of your past. Some don't know better, right? You don't know better if you weren't taught no better, right? You don't know better if you weren't shown any better. You don't know better if your role models were not the best. And that Wands energy in reverse, these are people that never did anything for themselves, right? They never took the opportunity to shine on their own. They weren't able to. A lot of you were able to do that, right? You were able to move on. You wanted to be seen. You had gifts and talents and opportunities, but they wanted to block them. Because how dare you do better than them? Three of Swords in reverse. Four Wands in reverse. Restrictions. 3-4, it's a progression. You're learning. Some of y'all are growing impatient right now because, you are, perhaps some of you are getting ready to marry somebody. And maybe you're starting to get that cold feet wondering if this is going to be the person. Because for whatever reason, the past was drawn to your attention. Like I said, if you got a mother that's jealous and you got somebody that they know is going to be good, they're going to try to do everything they can to make you leave this person because they do not want you happy at the end of the day. Some of y'all are dealing with family members that don't want you happy at the end of the day. They ain't happy. God damn if you're happy. Why should you have a man that loves you and want to give you the world? I never had it. Well, who were your choices in men? So some of you, if you're thinking about marrying somebody, that's interesting that come up. And maybe people are starting to throw doubt your way. People that should be promoting this. Check their motives. Right? If they're now all of a sudden finding flaws in this person and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, Ace of Wands. They're not going to be able to fuck with your new star. You're going to realize that, no, I ain't listening to you. Just, I don't want to hear your shit. Just go elsewhere. Silently move away from those energies. Especially if you know they were never there for your betterment. They always wanted to keep you down in one way, shape, or form. You're realizing that now as you're coming into your strength and your power. As you've learned to heal yourself. And for those of you wondering, you're going to be a hell of a mother when you do have children. Because you're going to love your children the way you know you should have been loved. You're fiery, passionate. You're this Knight of Wands energy, but you're in the upright. You've always been proactive in your life. You've always been moving forward, creating, right? Always doing. Giving instead of taking, right? The type of energy that just, takes life and runs with it and always happy. You know, some people don't like it when you're fucking happy. How dare you be happy? I'm not happy. Why are you happy? So some of y'all just beware. Yeah, see, we got this Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. Don't let motherfuckers try to come in and fuck with your shit now that wheel's starting to turn, because a lot of you know they will. Keep your distance. Keep your fucking distance. Anyone that might try to throw a spoke in your tire, stay the fuck away from them, because they will. Some of y'all don't answer the fucking door because they're going to bring that shit right to your doorstep. They're going to do whatever they can, and they'll throw themselves under the damn bus and blame your ass for it. Just because they want to block what the fuck is yours. Now, y'all, that energy could be whoever the fuck it is, but it is a close feminine energy around you. So mama, sister, grandmama. You protected though as soon as you walk away from this energy. 3 of Pentacles there. Spirit's going to give you the signs who and what you need to do. That didn't sound good. Where you need to put your time and energy and who you need to let go of. So you are protected. But you're going to have to move away from those that want to fuck with your destiny. They want to fuck with what the hell is yours. They want to fuck with what you have going on. A lot of you, this is relationships, right? You're the Queen of Pentacles here with this, the Fool card.